What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we got our first impressions review for the official launch of Ragnarok X Next Generation. We also got an exclusive coupon code from our sponsor in this video as well, so make sure you stick around for that. Like and sub for more amazing gaming content. First thing I want to go over is the classes, because this is one of my favorite things about this game. Now, you do have to play a little bit before you get the option to choose a class, but what I love is that they give you a full breakdown of all the skills and even let you enter a battle trial for that specific class or job, however you want to call it. But man, oh man, that is so amazing. I thought more MMORPG games need to be more detailed in that aspect, really giving you a breakdown of the skills for all of the different classes, so you can really, try out the class kind of before you actually commit, which I absolutely love about this game. You've got your typical ones: swordsmen, acolytes, mage, thieves, archers, finally merchants, and they all do have a second class or job that you can upgrade them to as well. So it's typical in the Ragnarok series. It's all the same classes, all the same jobs that you've seen in previous games before. Now let's go ahead and give a shout out to the sponsor and also give you guys and girls this amazing exclusive coupon code that they have supplied for us. BlueStacks is an Android emulator that lets you play mobile games on your PC. It uses the lowest amount of resources possible while still giving you the highest frame rates. BlueStacks allows you to play your favorite mobile games on your PC using your mouse and keyboard, along with full controller support. BlueStacks has one of the largest libraries with millions of different games to choose from, including exclusive games that you cannot find anywhere else. Go ahead and download Ragnarok X Next Generation through BlueStacks so you can start playing it on your PC right now. All right, my friends, so this is our exclusive code that was given to us from BlueStacks. So after you go ahead, download the game through BlueStacks, I'll have the link down below in the description box. Click that link, then you can go ahead and enter this code. It is going to be ROX BlueStacks. All you got to do is go over to your settings, go to where it says redeem, and then you're going to enter that code right here. This is limited to 10,000. So the first 10,000 people that enter this will get a bunch of free rewards. So make sure you take advantage of this. Go ahead, click that link and download it. All right, so my first impressions with this, man, I would say I've played a bunch of different Ragnarok games. A lot of them are typically the same, but for whatever reason, I really have been enjoying this one. I don't know what it is, but I find this one like a little bit better than some of the other ones I've played. At the bottom, we've got two different level up systems. You have your base level up and you also have your job level up. The game does a really good job explaining things as it goes too. So like when you first start playing the game, it explains to you what the difference is between your base level and your job level. It shows you all of that information in your mailbox, which I think is really awesome. So like as you go ahead and you complete different feats in the game, it'll give you like hints. Like right here it says where to get class specific skill materials. Purchase them under the combat supplies tabs, blah blah. So can equipment be inherited? And and it like answers you kind of like common questions or questions that you might have, and it gives you these answers. So this is really awesome. I love that you get this little mail kind of, telling you, answering these questions and giving you hints on like, new features that you can now have access to. Because this game works the same way that a lot of the other games work, where you're pretty much going to be going ahead and leveling up, and as you level up, you unlock new features. So there's a lot of things that are kind of like level gated. So right now you can see once I get to level 23, I'll unlock this area, the Chronicles, and there's just a lot of other things that I still need to unlock as well. But you have your mounts, you have your life system over here: fishing, mining, gardening, cooking, smelting. This is all the fan favorite stuff that I would say makes Ragnarok franchise very popular. The lifestyle, the life choices that you can kind of make in this game, so you can have more of a kind of more relaxed, chill back MMO experience. Instead of having to grind through mission after mission, you have other options to go ahead. For our skills, we got a nice skill tree breakdown that'll go ahead and we can allocate our points however we want to desire, or we can do our recommended lineup as well, and it will recommend 3 different options: range, DPS, trap, or we got for this one Falcon. I went with the archer. So depending on your class, it'll look a little bit different, but it gives you a couple different options and you can choose instead of trying to do it manually yourself. So that's really cool. And then if we go ahead to our actual character, we have our stats. So we can go ahead and we can add our stats. And again, we have a complete breakdown of the spreadsheet, all the different stats, what they do, what points will go into what. We have agility, strength. You can click the little question mark and it'll give you all the information you need. Again, we have recommended. So if we want to be a range DPS, I would go with this. This is what I'm going, and it will automatically allocate the points. I don't even have to, worry about this if you feel a little bit overwhelmed. So there's good variety. The game helps you out, but also it doesn't kind of like babysit you, right? So there's the option. There's the option of, hey, I need a little bit of help. The game will help you out, or you can just manually do it yourself. There's a bunch of events going on. We've got this one right here, the Royal City Parade. So events, always fun for free to play, get you, some free stuff. You also got your first top up, for 3 days if you do want to go ahead and spend money. But overall, I've been having a lot of fun with this game. You also do have your wardrobe. This is one that I really highly recommend. Even if you're not familiar with the Ragnarok franchise and you're just looking for, a fun MMORPG game to play, I highly recommend this one because there is a lot of content to it. There's a lot of things to do. The only thing I could say is you may not enjoy the art style. If you're somebody who likes more of a realistic kind of dark themed fantasy or something, then that's the only downside I would say, is you may not like it because of the art style, because this is kind of more, Ragnarok's own specific art style. All right, so here we are in our dungeon run right now, and you can see some in-game combat going. The combat is pretty good, pretty simple and smooth, I would say. I'm running it on auto so you can see it kind of cycle through my different skills that are going on. We are the archer class. The one thing I don't like is when you click on auto, I don't know if there's something I need to change or whatever, but it doesn't auto path through this dungeon. So like, even though I have it on auto, my character just stands there. So I gotta still like manually move my character to the next area before they actually like engage with the enemies. So like if I do this and click auto, it just has like auto all monsters or specific monsters. And then if we go over here, you just have like auto battle, auto counter, quick AFK. There might be something I'm missing, but otherwise that's one thing that I didn't like, is the fact that the auto doesn't auto path. You still have to manually kind of like move your character area. So we're about to do this boss battle right now so you guys can see it in action. Everybody wants to skip the cutscene. So you'll see this big boss monster, all these riches, again, nice visuals. This is what we're going up against, the golden thief bug. So we got to destroy this boss monster, and then we'll get a ton of free riches and rewards. So he's got an X20 for his health, which isn't too bad. I've already destroyed him once. He's got some pretty like devastating stuns. So the way this boss works is he switches like different shields, which is kind of unfortunate if you have all physical damage dealers. So he has a red shield, which like reflects the physical damage. And then he has a blue shield, which reflects the magic damage. So that's one thing that's a little bit scary. But here we go. We got our rewards right here. Some of these items I can't use, probably for a different class, but I also did get some gear drop. But that is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.